Conclusion. Living green is something we should all be concerned about. Making the world a better place for us and for future generations is very important. The damages we do today will have a significant impact on the rest of the world. Young children, adults, and even the elderly can all get involved in making the world a better place for all of us. In the past decade, there has been more information and education on this subject offered than ever before. Various types of organizations including the government, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, the Environmental Protection Agency, and others have been attempting to share all they can about the concerns for our environment as well as ways to help. There are plenty of celebrities involved in Living Green projects as well. Actors, musicians, and other prestigious figures tend to have quite a following around the world. People listen to what they have to say, and therefore such public service announcements have proven to be extremely effective. As a result, more manufacturers of products we use every day are getting involved as well. They are offering more products that are safe for the environment and that offer you plenty of benefits. You can encourage other companies to follow their example by not buying them if they aren't safe for the environment. If they are losing sales, they will find out why and make important changes to get those customers back. The demands of the consumer are extremely powerful, and they will be able to generate a positive response from our manufacturers. As a result, everyone wins and we will have a safer environment to live in. If you continue to buy what they are offering now, though, they won't have the encouragement they'd need to make saving the environment seriously. The amount of trash that the common household tosses out each day is unbelievable. It isn't unusual for that to be at least one bag per day when all is said and done. All of that waste ends up at our landfills, and just what comes from your household alone adds up to quite a bit over the course of a year. Remove what you can from that trash and recycle it. This can be paper products, glass, plastic, and cardboard. You will be surprised at just how much of this you can separate and recycle. If you have a trash bin for each of them in the garage or in your backyard, then it will be much easier to stay on task with this type of effort. Be conscious of the paper products you are using as well. That way you can use some alternatives. For example, cloth napkins instead of disposable ones are a great idea for a restaurant. Use both sides of the paper so that you can reduce the amount of it that you use by 50%. Take papers you don't need and cut them into squares. You can create your own notepads this way for phone messages, quick family notes, and to write your grocery list or errands on. You can cut back the paper by eliminating unnecessary mail as well. We live in an electronic age due to technology and all of the advances that have come along with it. Yet from various types of light bulbs and sources there is damage being done to the environment. By changing the types that use to the more energy efficient ones on the market, you can save money on your electric bill and help protect the environment. Don't forget to look into alternative sources of energy that will allow you to not use electricity as often. One of the easiest to implement for any home or business is the use of solar power. In some areas, wind and water power is also available. How you get around is one of the biggest areas where you can make a difference for the environment. The amount of pollutants that are emitted each day from vehicles is very high. Do all you can to make sure your vehicles are in compliance with the laws. Only use them when you need to so that you cut down on driving time. Combine your activities so you can eliminate trips to town as well. Do your best to set up carpools or to access public transportation when available. If you are in the market for a new vehicle, consider one that has been recognized as being environmentally friendly. There are many great ones to choose from, so you won't be limited in size or style. You can also go with the hybrid models, which will save you money on gas. They aren't going to harm the environment, and they will need less routine maintenance. A hybrid is a very solid investment and something you will be extremely proud to drive. It shows that you do care about the environment in many ways. There are several great hybrid vehicles out there right now. Most of them are compact and medium-sized vehicles. However, for 2009 you will find larger cars, a minivan, and even some full-sized pickups emerging. This is due to the consumer demands for such vehicles as a hybrid. The manufacturers out there are listening, so keep letting them know what you're interested in. Home is where the heart is and a place you want to be warm and inviting. Establishing a very beautiful lawn and garden is part of that image. You can accomplish your desire to have them without harming your family, pets, or the environment. Don't use any type of chemicals as they have been linked to many ill effects you want to avoid. Organic lawn care and gardening aren't difficult, it just takes a different approach. If you go about it the right way, it will cost you less to get your lawn and garden ready each year too. You will be relying on natural items around your home and yard for the compost, which will reduce the amount of your trash that ends up at the landfill. A healthy lawn is one that is well cared for, and you can see yours thrive when you remove the chemicals from the equation. You can also look at environmentally friendly lawn mowers that won't cause you to pollute the environment each time you turn them on. You will feel great seeing the results of your efforts. At the same time, you will know you are offering your friends and family a very safe lawn to play and relax on with you. That is a feeling that you will be very proud of, even if no one around you has a clue why you are smiling from ear to ear. There are plenty of tips and strategies offered in order to help us have an environment that is less polluted. It doesn't take a great deal of time or effort in order to be a part of most of them. You simply have to be committed to being a part of the solution instead of the problem. Continue to do your part by making changes where you can. Get your entire family involved and explain to them why it is so important. Share your views with friends and family members as well. They may not realize the importance of their efforts. Once you enlighten them, you will be able to encourage them in their efforts. In most regards, individuals aren't out there destroying the environment on purpose. It is often a lack of information or not feeling like they can really make a difference that leads to it. If you find that a person or a business is polluting the environment with chemicals or other substances intentionally, then you need to report it. This could be your neighbor or even the company that they work for. No one needs to know you are the person responsible for reporting it. You can make a report with your local law enforcement or with your local health department. They will do an inspection and handle the situation based on what they find. There are laws in place to prevent this type of blatant disregard for the environment. Those found guilty of doing so can be fined, have to pay the cost of cleaning it up, and even face criminal charges that can result in jail time. It is possible to live green and to reduce your carbon footprints on the environment. It is understandable why you want to leave a legacy behind you, but do it in a positive manner. Each person has the choice of how they will live their life. Be proud of the efforts you make to keep our world in as good of shape as you possibly can. The rewards of doing so will come back to you as well as future generations. We all have the power and the ability to change what we are doing now in exchange for better ways of living. Decide how you want to modify your behaviors and feel good about your lifestyle choices. It doesn't matter how long you have been doing things the other way. Every bit of change that takes place out there is going to make a positive difference overall. Be a part of finding the solution for a better environment to live in. This will benefit your health as well as that of your children. Such efforts are definitely worth it in order to reap these types of rewards. One person and one voice can unite with many more to create a significant effect that shows how much people care about the world in which they live. Do all you can to make these efforts a part of your world. Pass them on to your children so the benefits can continue for them and their generation as well.